Howdy everybody, welcome back to Dave's Old Iron. I'm out at Nelson Creek Farms trying to get the irrigation pond filled back up. As you can see, it got down to the end of the pipe there and sucked her dry, so we'll probably have to reprime that pump again. Anyway, glad to have you all back here, and thank you for sticking with me while I've been out of circulation for a while with a dual knee replacement. Still having a little bit of problems with that, and I've had a few surprises. So let's jump right into what's going on today for the 27th of July. It's a beautiful Sunday day here in southern Idaho. Hey, I've got a question for you. It's about electricians. Do they listen to AC/DC or something a little more current? So Farmer Dave, what are we doing today? Well, I'll tell you what, since I've missed a good solid 3 weeks worth of physical therapy, the doctors are now telling me I'm about a month behind in where I need to be for my recovery. So yeah, and that means I'm not going to get back to my in-town job as quick as I thought I was going to, and so I'm going to be out of work for like 4 months, maybe 5 instead of 3. And because of some unexpected bills coming up, I've got to liquidate some of the herd. So what I'm doing today is I'm out here taking pictures of some of these things. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can make a buck or two. First up on the auction block, I guess, and I hate to sell it, but because I just picked it up. In fact, it's the most recent acquisition to the farm. Is my, I think it's a 1946 Oliver. Yeah, all the tins there, engine turns over, and the grill is almost mint. In fact, there's no missing bars in either panel of that grill. Pardon the noise of the lawnmower running, but there's the back end of the Oliver. Even the fenders are fairly good, except both of them have a little bit of a wahoo right about there. It's got the drawbar on it. And I'm the 3rd and 7th owner of this machine, if you recall back to the Lucky 7 video. The Oliver 70 does run, you just have to mess with the wiring a little bit. I had it running when I was the 3rd owner of it, and the 6th owner, the guy I got it from, he had it running. In fact, I think all you need to do is throw some gas in it and add a 6-volt battery. It should start. It's not stuck or anything, so yeah, should be a good, easy project for somebody that's looking for a good straight 6 tractor. That's the reason why I bought it. That and the styled look of them. I've always liked the paint colors, that dark green with red and the yellow stripes and whatnot. I thought they were a sharp looking machine. Anyway, if you're interested, let me know. Next up on the auction block will be this real early 39 Farmall Model A. It's got all the early stuff on it. It's got cast wheel weights all the way around, and it has bits and pieces of a vacuum lift, I believe it is. I think it's on this one. I know you can't see it real well, but right down there underneath the foot pedals is the serial number tag. It's down there on the real early 39 models instead of up under the seat on that plate right there. Yeah, it's down here underneath the pedals. And there is, if you can see it, right behind that oil filter shell is the exhaust lift mechanism. So this one is the one with the exhaust lift stuff. Now it is missing a starter, but it doesn't have a generator on it either. It's just bare bones hand crank start job. That front bolster is cracked and been brazed up in there. I've got a completely new piece that goes with this tractor. It goes in that. I'm looking into the sun, so it's a bad angle shot here for you, but it does have the Dutz fasteners, or however you say it, Dietz or whatever, the little quarter turn fasteners to hold the hood and the radiator shell on. Those are another sign of being an early tractor. And one other thing, they're not on this side, so let me get around to the other side. There's a shot of those Dutz fasteners on the hood. And if you look way down there, there's another deal for the early 39 stuff, or the little twist handle oil petcocks. These are the ones with the little bent stem on them. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them down there or not on the oil pan. They're on the left side of the tractor, unlike the later models where some of them are on the right. But anyway, these are down here, and they aren't the little T-handle jobs. So that's another sign indicative of an early model. As of right now, the two Model BNs are not for sale. That one, I think, is going to be my parts tractor to repair this one. And if the little A here doesn't sell, some of its parts may end up on that one. I don't know exactly what. It's got a carburetor on it and that kind of thing, but who knows. But yeah, this one planned on keeping. For now, anyway. If I end up keeping that other parts BN Farmall, I'd like to put a single front wheel underneath that one. That way I'd have both, you know, a narrow front and a single, pardon me. I'm really kind of sad to say it, but that view you're seeing right there, that is my pasture grass, or grass hay. Because I've been laid up, unable to walk, I can't really go up and down stairs and whatnot. Yeah, the lack of that physical therapy for 3 weeks really did me in. So, yeah. Haven't been able to get to that pasture grass, haven't even watered it this year, and we've already got rangeland fires going on in the wild areas around the area. In fact, I've got one burning probably about 60 miles away from me right now up in the hills. We got thunderstorms and whatnot coming in today with a lot of lightning, they're telling us, so we're expecting more fires right close here to where I'm at. Because we are bone dry. I'm sad to say, yeah, absolutely bone dry. Not just because I haven't been able to get water down to the farm, but because we haven't had any rain now for 3 or 4 months that was worth anything. The doctors have told me to help my recovery process that I need to be up and be more active, you know, walking, running, that sort of thing, moving around, doing stuff. So we'll get into the barn eventually and finish the wiring job on the Farmall H, that 12-volt conversion. But I decided I was going to try jogging today. That didn't work out so well. Ice cream truck didn't stop as it drove by and I couldn't keep up with it. Next up on the list of it needs a new home is this absolutely beautiful sheet metaled WD-45 Alice Chalmers. Now, a fellow that I know and I were kind of messing with it the other day. We got it to turn about 1/8 of a turn or so and then it stopped. It isn't stuck bad, I don't think. I think it's just a little bit of flash rust from sitting. It does have a tin can up on the exhaust to kind of protect it, but humidity, I think, over the winter got into it and it's not hurt bad. I think with a little bit of penetrating oil in the cylinders and up on the valves, the thing will break loose and it will run, because it was turning over and has really nice tires on the back end of it. Yeah, the tires are exceptionally nice, and the sheet metal, you're not going to find one with any straighter sheet metal on it than that. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, let me know. It does need a hydraulic pump. I will give you that. It does need a hydraulic pump on it. The right fender that is on it is a little boogered up, but I have a really good fender that goes with that tractor that'll go on that right side. There's the right fender for that WD-45 Alice. Includes that tail light right there, yeah. And it is straight and very nice, clean, not a lot of rust on it, and it should bolt right on there and not give you any problems. Plus the patina is about the same, so if you don't want to paint it, there you go. You'll have to forgive me on this shot. I can't get to the front end of it very well on this riding lawnmower. But right there is an Alice Chalmers Model C with a single front wheel under it. Yeah, that's up for sale too. Scrap iron prices right there. Other than, I think I have another rear end for one of those sitting over here on the side of the shop. So there's that tractor plus a rear end if you're interested. If not, that one's going to come apart and go to the scrapper. Next up on the old auction block is this Farmall Super A, and it's, I think, a Super AI. Has the diamond front axle and the gas pedal, and I've got some of the throttle linkage for it as well. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep the Super C and use it around the farm. And yeah, this one, it could find a new home pretty easy. It was turning over. It developed good oil pressure. We never did start it. We were just towing it to see if it was stuck or not. Got a lot of new parts for that front end as well down here. I got the ball joint ends and the new arm that goes between the tie rods there. Now the front wheels are 16-inch wheels. I do have 15-inch rubber. What my idea was to, well, honestly, the serial number tag's kind of buggered up. It's all there, it's legible and whatnot, but I kind of can't help but wonder if somebody didn't put two tractors together to make this one. So I was just going to return it back to a Super A and call it good and be done with it. I know it's a little hard to see it as I'm looking at it in the wrong angle of the sun and whatnot, but yeah, it's complete and all there. Yeah, if somebody wants that, we might steal the wheel weights off of the 39A and throw them on this thing, if somebody wants to do the work and get it done. Now I am going to sell these tractors cash, bankable check, prefer the cash, but due to the increase in temperatures up around the triple-digit range, I won't be accepting any cash that comes out of a bra. Now there's another late press frame John Deere B model in the barn. I can't get into it, various reasons. It does run. It's got really decent rear tires on it. It has a roll-a-matic front axle with the correct John Deere disc wheels, the solid where they don't have the little like vent hole things in them. It's a solid round. Anyway, it's the correct John Deere wheels on it. It does run, has a little bit of issue in mid and high range. I'm not sure what's actually going on there, but it has done a couple of tractor pulls. It's run around here plowing and whatnot. Like I said, it runs pretty good. That'll be on the auction block as well, so if anybody's interested in that, let me know. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this little short video. Yeah, I haven't been doing much at all except sitting around trying to recover from the knee surgery. Did talk to the doctors. The implants are adapting well. Retreads, the new parts, whatever you want to call them, yeah, they're integrating into the body very well. The only problem I have is with the nerves. Still getting leg twitches and whatnot and that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm healing up pretty good. Want to thank everyone that has commented and sent in good wishes and whatever. Really do appreciate it. And like I said a little bit ago, we'll be back in the shop. I got to finish up the 12-volt conversion on the Farmall H. I don't think I'll be selling that one. Never know. Might sell the Super M as well. But yeah, it's down the line yet. Yeah, I couldn't believe they wanted the money up front for those replacement knees. That kind of was a surprise. I figured that was going to be just in the bill with the hospital, but it wasn't. It was from a different company, and they wanted their share of the money up front, plus the insurance that, you know, covered most of it. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, wish you all well. You all have a good one, and thank you to all of you subscribers that have been hanging in there with me all this time. And maybe we'll pick up some new ones once we get back into the shop again, working around here. As always, I'm Dave, thanking you for watching Dave's Old Iron. Y'all have a good one now. Bye-bye.